Hello. We have a game against 1000 Chaos. A new team, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. What have we got? Standard setup. We've got Rocksteady version 3. Does that mean this is... Oh, he's had 2 losses, actually. Okay. Well, we don't want to make any assumptions from that. It is early Chaos. We don't have as much of a team as our team value would suggest, unfortunately. Oh, SimCity 4, yes. Love that game. I have played a lot on that. I've played a little bit, I was going to say recently, I guess it's not really recently, but compared to SimCity 4 it is. I have played a bit of, what is it, Sky? I've totally forgotten what it's called now. I don't think I have it loaded right now. City Skylines or something like that? Won't let me stream it as when I tab out the game breaks. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, City Skylines. Kind of like, you know, a slightly ripped off SimCity. But in some ways arguably done... It's kind of like SimCity how arguably it was the next evolution of SimCity, so... And I have enjoyed that, but... I feel like I always get to the point where you've built your city to the point where it's struggling to cope with its own weight. It's too realistic. You know, there's just too much trash, you can't keep it away from the people. There's like crime is just impossible to get rid of. You can't balance the budget. It's all horribly too realistic. Do we have loners? We do. We have 3 loners. Wow, we really got beat up. On the plus side, that is great for our front line. Are we missing a blitzer? No, we have both our blitzers, so that is really nice. Which one of you guys is closer to leveling? You are, so you can stay back. And we are set. Paradox. Are they the ones that make skylines? The plus movement got a niggle, so I'm honestly thinking about keeping him around. Till he dies. Because he is now movement 9 with dodge, because he leveled up. So I kind of want to... You know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like my players die at a rate of knots, so anybody that can, you know, play in some fashion. It's not an injury that stops him from his function, potentially, and dodge might keep him alive a bit longer. If I can get block on him, even better. But yeah, but for the moment, he is recuperating. Okay, yeah, I've heard good things about all of those games, honestly. Yeah, I did love SimCity 4 though. I really liked City Skylines. The only thing about it was it wasn't quite as user-friendly. Like straight off the bat. But it you know, that in itself is kind of a nice thing because you get the complexity of the game as well, but yeah. I haven't played it for a while. We're playing as much Blood Bowl as I do now, and then on the side of Blood Bowl, like off stream, I play a lot of Age of Empires 4, and then on the PlayStation, I'm still working my way through Horizon Forbidden West. So I've got plenty to keep me going. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that catcher. Until he you know, until he shouldn't be kept. But for now, he's pretty much as good. Yeah, that's right. I remember Knorr talking about Stellaris when that was a big thing. Straight in with the... Okay, sorry, I'm just processing. He just fouled a loner there. That's interesting. So I imagine we're going to see a lot of fouls this game. It took me a moment to register, like, hang on. What's he doing? I mean, it would be great. It would be beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. I guess we could just hit him with wrestle. Is it even worth hitting him? Yeah, arguably. Maybe I should have moved these guys around a bit first in case this is dub skulls. Okay, so we didn't get anything for it, but these guys being here isn't the worst. Let's trust in Blodge. When has it ever failed us? And there's no reason to get this guy up. Oops. Might be just a journeyman fowler. Yeah, maybe he hates the profession. Now, what I wouldn't mind is to 50-50 photography and streaming. It's streaming is one of those weird things though. It's very hard to... It's tricky because obviously to become a streamer of a big game is tough because there's so many people doing it, and becoming a streamer in a small game, Blood Bowl is a great example, is tough because there's less people to watch, and then as Blood Bowl kind of shows, there's kind of like a set of people that already stream and are sort of fan favorites of a sort, and it's very hard to break into that set. So you sort of do it somewhat from the outside in that situation. I mean, I suppose you can schmooze a little bit, but uh-oh, light change. You've hit me with the red light change again. I will see if I can do that. Yes, yes I am. But I have to admit, I don't often do a lot of paid stuff. I do sometimes, but I love it more for kind of creative projects, so I find it really hard to do work that I'm not as excited about. Like, you know, I should be doing like portraits of kids and weddings and stuff. Which, you know, I do sometimes. I have a wedding coming up in October, I want to say. And sometimes I do portraits, but I much prefer the character stuff. Okay, nice. Could we... Let me think for a second. We could theoretically jam in here. I don't know if it's worth it, but I'm kind of considering it anyway. Put in the assist there. I guess we get this guy up this turn. Put in the assist here. Come through here. Blast this guy. I didn't need to stand this guy up. I forgot which angle I was coming from. Push this guy. Classic. And I think we're just going to one dice this one. Alright. You know, pushing is better than sculling. Oh yeah, I could have surfed something there. I wasn't even thinking about surfing. Does she put it up online, Dweebeer? I could drop her a follow. I would like to do more nature stuff, but lenses. I probably don't need to say anything more than that. Yeah. Yeah, I could have surfed myself there for sure. Okay, so what's he playing at here? He's doing some screening. Oh, this is much more surfable. Is he going to jam something else in here? Okay, that definitely helps, but if we put somebody here... Okay, this has potential. If I'm brave, I could one dice that. Stand him up to cancel the assist. He's kind of like dared us into this here. Maybe we do this and see what happens. Okay. It's kind of on. So right now, we're on a no dice. If we stand this guy up, we're on a 1 dice. Now, can I bring this guy here? Push him here, and then push from there. Yes, we can. Perfect. You should follow to help protect this guy, I think. Oh, actually, that might not be good. That's a 1 dice. How much do we commit here? I probably need to commit to this. Ooh, hello. There may have been a better way of doing that, honestly. But, you know, we're working with what we got. So this guy's going to come here. Can this guy come all the way up to here? Yes, he can. I'm actually going to stand this guy up now. Okay, so 1 down. I'm still a bit afraid we could get surfed here. Let's see, if he pushes this guy down to here... He'd have to get himself... have to get embroiled in a struggle that I don't know if is worth it, but we'll see. Yeah, if you have a link to eBay, or even a name to look up, let us know. It's kind of... I feel like it's kind of fun to connect with other photographers who you actually know, you know? Or, you know by proxy. Why not both? Why not corporate lingerie models? Yeah, I feel like he definitely could surf this guy by pushing him here. And then... Oh, hang on. He bashes him to here. Then he 2-dices this. Oh, he knocked us over. Can he... If he follows here... Yeah, yeah. He can totally... I definitely could have set that up better. Well, I think a wrestler for a Chaos Warrior is maybe worth it. Oh, a niggle. I'm gonna be controversial here and appo that into a miss next. At least he'll come back. What did his guy get injured with? No long-term effect. Alright, this has been a ridiculous game so far. Could go through here and contact the ball. I kind of like that. Put a bit of pressure on the actual ball here. That still works for us. Maybe split his team up as well. We're getting aggressive now. I'm gonna reroll that because if we can kind of put a little bit of difficult pressure on him here, we might be able to make something happen. Oh, that's huge. Come on. There we go. So it's hyper aggressive, but you know, obviously now he's in a bit of a pickle. Not a pickle he can't get out of, but this is his team's a little split. He's got a lot of guys based. This is our time where we come after him. Yeah. We used a reroll on a 2-dice, but I think it was worth it to take a couple of one, you know, like to take that 1 dice and get the dodge out. He's got no block, remember, so any 1 in 9s to him are bad. He was just he's not permanent, but he is out, so that's good. He's 2 Chaos Warriors down, so his strength advantage is fading. Hey, Dweeber, also, if you want to check it out, or if you're... Oof. If you want to, man, the niggles are just... This team is dying so hard. Oh, the handoff, okay. No problem, no problem. Is it gonna be the giant potato, or is he gonna... I kind of think he sort of has to. But I'm Siberius Wolf on Instagram, so could theoretically kind of connect around that way. I don't think he can get this safe. So it looks like he's going to come and try and maybe bridge the gap so that he can come through and have a screen off, which would work pretty well. But yeah, I've sneakily gone for Siberius Wolf on there as well. So I think he's coming... Okay, he's gone for it. Good question. So... Ooh, hello. Okay, that changes things. I'll answer that question in a minute, because exciting times are upon us. You... get up. You... Oh, man. I'm gonna have to do this with a loner, because our entire team is loners. Okay, let's think about this. Or we could... Yeah, that feels better. I'd still rather do this. That's a better... It's better to have him over here. Okay, so... I think we have to do the loner block. Oh. Okay, it worked. We stay because we need to just keep him cemented in here. Alright, you are coming to... here? You are coming over... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Here? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he can't get in if he blitzes us. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. So Siberius is kind of based off of... When I was a kid, my favorite animal was a Siberian tiger. So I kind of just pulled it from there, honestly. I don't know what made me choose Siberius, but yeah, that's kind of where it came from. I'm trying to think if I had some EOS reference that made me choose that, but I can't think of anything. It might have been, you know what, it might have had some Roman influence in there, because I did always like the Romans as a kid. So it probably comes from that. A sort of combination of the two. And then the wolf thing is because my wife is... her username on games is sort of a play on wolf. So... yeah, it's a good question. I also noticed, I think you were commenting on one of Jimmy Fantastic's games, and he was calling you Dwybeer. And I was like, I wonder which one is right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay. How many guys have we... okay, we've only lost 2. It feels like so many more. That works for me. I'm in slight danger of having to go and try and throw this to a loner here. Oh, I hate this. But at the same time, I think it's the best play. If I was to go there, I could throw it to somebody that was... Or if I was to go here, I could give it to somebody that was here. I think we're just going to go to here. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that now I've done it. Thanks. Yeah, I like moody stuff. You can probably tell. And I very much like fantasy stuff, so most of what I shoot for fun and for projects is very much fantasy related. I suppose that's no surprise seeing as I'm playing this game, but yeah, that's what really gets my creative juices going. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I knew he could kind of free stuff up here. So he's going to hit this, come off here. If he chains this... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. He roll pushes. I was going to say he could chain this guy off as well, but didn't knock us over. Yes, for sure. Down goes the lineman. On the plus side, it's a loner, so... You know, when he instantly dies here, no big deal. Oh, the not follow. He's got plenty of room to go. I assume he's going to go pick this up. Exciting, exciting. We do have a sweeper back here, which is nice. Oh, is he going to GFI around the corner? He's used his reroll. That would be... Or maybe he's looking to see if he can throw, which obviously he can't. I don't know who you'd throw to here anyway. Oh. Oh, a skull there would have been really handy. Now you can move up and mark this guy. Although, that means that's only a 1 dice. Okay, you are just getting up. You're coming in for the assist. And I guess you're blitzing. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh. Why the bushes? Why? Okay, so... yeah. Okay, we have our scoring threat. Fine. Fine. Alright, so now what? I guess you can go try pick up the ball. This is tricky. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Okay, I got 2 scoring threats here, so we'll do this. Okay. Okay, there's potential. When is all this happening? Sorry, there's stuff going on the side. It's being a busy off-stream day as well. It's Irish translation of Mr. Dwyer. Okay, nice. I presume he's going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy could reach. Oh, did he just... Ooh, okay. The problem is we don't have a reroll left here, so... if we have to do anything remotely dangerous, we're in trouble. So yeah, this guy's coming up and over to blitz us. I suppose that means that loners are now just as good as our other players, so that's worth bearing in mind. Oh. Have we done... Okay, we did a little damage, I guess. Don't die on me. Thank you. If the ball could go to this guy, that'd be great. No, that's not an ideal position for the ball. I guess we're going to do an attempted squirm out and then see if we can get this guy to score. It's looking a lot less likely. Who do you know it should be a photography craze? That's okay, that's the new plan. I mean, theoretically... Let's see, blitz him onto there. He hits this guy. Trying to see if we could do a chain onto the ball and then a chain to get this guy out and free. But I think that might be asking too much. So if we stood this guy up. Okay, so that is the plan. Hang on, what was the plan? Yeah, this. So we're going to try and chain this guy into this guy, into this guy to there. The ball is going to go up to here. This guy's going to run it in. And we'll still have a blitz. Well, it's only in 2 tackle zones now. Oh boy, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Sure. So now it's a 3+, 3+, 2+, up to here, throw it to that guy. After a 3+, 2+, 2+. Well, we definitely elfed that one. It's probably just as well I don't have chat turned on right now. I guess we're just cramming all our luck into single turns. I will take it. I mean, one thing I will say about that is... Yeah, let's hope that wasn't it for the season, right? But it's a good start. We'll call it a good start. But one thing is, there's a lot of people, and I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong per se, but there's a lot of people that when they see that it's that unlikely a situation, they'll just kind of give up and just try and hit you instead, right? But that's why I'm always like, why aren't you going for it? There's an outside chance here. How crazy was that? What was the most we had to roll on something? Was it a 4+? Or was it all 3+? Okay, it was all 3+ and 2+. So there was nothing outrageously unlikely there. The avoiding the 1s and the 2s at the right times were the important thing. And the fact we didn't... I mean, the fact we rolled that many dice without rolling a 1 is unheard of. But it's exciting. You can come back here. We'll put our dodger on the front line so he can hopefully dodge back off there. You can go here. You can go here. I might need to readjust that because I forgot about this. So yeah, we'll do this. That's about as good as we can do here, I think. Yes. Practicing 1 turning with choice. Only 4 pushes to get bull in range. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, the fact I didn't have a reroll in the pocket... You know what? The fact I didn't have a reroll in the pocket meant I wasn't worried about the, I wasn't worried about who was doing what, which was kind of a nice freeing thing. We'll just screen this off for the minute. Next up is Blitz, which I got in my own way of, but not enough to stop me doing it. And ball pick up next. No. We got it well enough defended to be okay here. Where I really should get better at one-turners. I can do it with movement 8, but anything less than movement 8 and it's not going to happen. Obviously, I would have liked to have dodged this guy off before that. You know what would have been great is if we'd actually moved this guy first, we'd have used the one on the dodge, which we had a second roll of, but, you know. Almost done it with Dwarfs too, but so let's make it look easier to get in range. See, I actually find that Frenzy messes me up. I know in theory it's good. It helps. Yeah, I saw that coming. Well, now it feels really like a bad idea not to dodge him off, but, you know, at the time I figured he's got dodge. He's so unlikely to go over. So we are now, what, so they're 1 down. We are 2 down comparatively. We definitely don't need to stall, unless we're just going to try and not move at all. Like, not score at all. Which might be our best bet, honestly. One turn touchdown with human blitzer 1 time, but mostly I just fail. Yeah. I mean, it's also dependent on what kind of defense they use as well, right? I definitely don't feel safe here. I think first port of call is going to be... I really want to move over to this side, but it's just... It's not going to help because by the time I can actually get into position to get into scoring range, he'll have 4 guys up here, so it won't matter. So we've got to grab the ball and run out of range here. Alright, we'll use that reroll. Alright, so the ball is technically safe. I think we used all our luck up on that turn. Double move busted dancer once. Hang on, move... Oh, move boosted. I read that as move busted. I was like, that's really making it hard for yourself. Necron Lizards, done it loads with... Who did I do it with recently? I did it... Was it... It must have been the Pro Elves. So I've done it with Pro Elves for sure. I must have done it with High Elves at some point. That's nice, we're not getting surfed there. I mean, I had to move the stuff I moved first. I don't know if I've done it with... I might have done it with Dark Elves. I've played enough games where I might have had a movement plus person to have done it with. I'm almost certain I've done it with Wood Elves. I don't know if I've done it with Skaven. I mean, Skaven are one of the easiest, right? So I've probably done it with Skaven. It's really... The tricky thing about it is that even if you do it right, there's no guarantee, right? So it gets hard to remember when you've successfully set up and just failed it, like on a GFI or something, or when you've actually done it after a long time. Is anybody else feeling like this game is in a bit of a precarious situation there? I'm feeling very under the cosh here. Is this guy going to come through blitz here and then this guy's going to come chase me? I think that's what I would do. You can come from this direction. Come from this direction. Okay. This guy's gonna come up to... What? Oh, okay. Well, that takes some immediate pressure off. Because now we can try and dodge stuff out without it being like life or death, right? So... How on earth are we going to do anything here? We're just going to have to try and get some guys up and hope that we roll a 1 later in the... in the turn. I guess this is the next easiest. And now it's instantly hard. Okay, we've got a few more, you know, people for him to worry about now. But I personally, I think he should have pressured us with that goat last turn. Oh, is that what he was doing? He was drawing the S. I mean, he's gonna have to spread out surely a bit more here. Which gives us at least something of a chance. But yeah, this is a worry. We may be throwing the potato out here. Because we cannot stay back anymore. But we also have nothing forward, so... We'll see, we'll see. If he moves too many of these guys, we might blitz whoever is left here, make a little pocket, run round here and throw the ball up to somebody in the pocket. Yeah, it did. It did. The, what did we rolled a 1 for pickup on the first turn. Then we got our blitzer KO'd. Then we rolled a 1 for pickup the next turn, and our entire team has just got knocked over somehow. Even though we didn't initially have that many of them in contact, it's just... Yeah. So yeah, we can't make anything strong here, but this is where we're strongest, right? So this is where we have to form. I think the ball's going to this guy. Can he get in range? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He could. It's going to be a long throw. But I think it might be the play. And then we would try and dodge this guy if we can. I guess this guy has to get up as well. Okay, so let's look at our options. We got a this. We got a this. That would be a 3+. I think the 4+ might be the way to go here, because that's a lot of rolls before we do it. Whereas if we just do this, it's a 4. It's just a 4+, 2+. So that definitely feels like the way to go. Cross our fingers. Okay. Okay. He is going to knock this over and have a go at us, so do we... I think we just have to accept that, unfortunately. I mean, this guy's got so many rolls to make to get anywhere useful. Is that better? No, it doesn't really help us. Yeah, holding these guys up is probably better. Okay. I mean, we're definitely in a much better pitch position. I don't know how much we're going to be holding the ball next turn, but... You know, I mean, there's only 5 turns for him. Maybe it's okay. And these guys are woefully out of position. We've kind of pulled his team apart a little bit. Yeah, I think without being, like, really crazy. In an ideal world, I'd have left this guy and dodged him off at the end, but I think having him up was the sort of more sensible, safer play in case we fumbled this or something, because at least he has to deal with this. Whereas if we fumble the catch, drop it here or whatever, and this guy's laying down, then we feel really... We're like, why did we not pick that guy up? We're technically in range, so if he doesn't knock us over... Oh, okay. Okay. And he doesn't reroll. Okay, things are possible now. Things are definitely possible. I imagine that somebody's gonna come up and over. Easy. I like your optimism. It's definitely a lot easier, right? Oh, pushes there would have been nice. Yeah, no, me neither. I think he should have brought somebody in here, blocked this guy, and then blitzed in on this guy. Ball's free, who knows where it goes, you're back in the game. I was hoping he wasn't going to make that last one, so I imagine this guy's jamming in here or here. Okay. Oh, we needed those pushes up here. That would have made this a lot easier. Yeah, I know. This is very similar, isn't it? You guys are so optimistic about one dice blocks. I mean, I think that's the play here, right? One dice, run through. Is there anything better? But not now that this guy's KO'd, because we'd be... we could 2 dice this. Does that help anything? No. Yes. So we could hit this, run this guy to here, 2 dice this, stay where we are, 2 dice blitz through. I don't think I like it though. I mean, I sort of half like it, but if we... You know, it's loner territory, right? Like you say, this is a 2+. I can't blitz this, I just have to dodge, because if I blitz and get pushes, I trap myself. So... Am I gonna stop here? Or can I roll this all at once? We roll it one at a time. Okay. So now we do this. And this. And this. Yeah. So rolling them one at a time, the right decision there. I mean, well, I feel like it was the right decision. This is a tricky sort of position for him. I think we should be good here. Exceptional dice withstanding, because the dodge through for this guy is horrific, right? It's a 4-3, and then GFIs. Probably still what he should do, and maybe it is what he's gonna do. Nope. Just hitting this guy. You can't surf him, so... What? Is he trying to... Oh, you can... Yeah, fair play, fair play. I was like, you can't follow up and surf him, but... He's more awake than I am, I guess. Yeah, he has. The funny thing about that, of course, is... This does nothing for him. Like... So if you accept your fate, really, he should have taken that first knockdown, because that gets some SPP. Knocking that guy off the field does 0. But yeah. Maybe he just wanted the satisfaction of surfing. Well, I don't know how we got the ball all the way up here. Yeah. And why wouldn't you want the SPP? If you've given up on the actual result. This Spite Surf does a lot for him. I was... Just for a second I was thinking, can I... stall this? I don't think I can sensibly stall it. And there's no real reason to. You love a good Spite Surf. Well, in that case, we're gonna do a spite. We're gonna do a spite score as well. Hey, good news is this will level up the Blitzer. So if he lives, that's excellent. Yeah, I would only really stall if it helped preserve our players. Hey, look at that, KO's coming back. It's a beautiful time. What we are going to do is we're going to do the runaway. The old turn 16 foul, yep. And they're all loners, so that's great. I mean, our guys are probably just going to form into a defensive huddle here and pray for their lives. Yeah, the fact we've got 3 loners as well is even less reason to stall out, right? We just let him beat up on these guys. Get them up every turn, let him hit them again. I think this is his 3rd loss. I think he was 0-0-2, so... I mean, he might just abandon the team. But the weird thing is, he's not like I wouldn't... I mean, obviously I didn't really like that blitz, and I also didn't like the fact he didn't chase me faster. I think if he had chased me the turn before, I'd have been in much more trouble. But he hasn't done anything, like, crazy. Like, it hasn't felt like he doesn't know what he's doing or anything, so... Arguably a little unfortunate to be 0-3-3, but it is also chaos. And honestly, you can play okay with chaos and still lose, so... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's been little things that... Or sort of seemingly little things. Like positionings and stuff like that. Obviously we got super lucky with the touchdown in the first half, but... Arguably, I think you could probably say that it was... somewhat forced luck from us, right? Like we did have to make a bunch of, you know, we did some sort of good plays to make it happen. In terms of chaining stuff and all that kind of thing, so... Probably overall it's an okay result. May as well throw a reroll at that, get some SVP. So yeah, we'll just bring everybody in. We'll make a wall of linemen at the back here, and then we'll just hide our other guys behind it. Think we should dodge him away? I guess that'll give him something to go after. I'm going to leave that other guy there to give him somebody to foul. Oh, what was that noise? I just had a weird noise. Got no idea what that was. Very strange. But yeah. It was a much more tense game than it could have been, right? The fact he managed to get... So, yeah, I mean, at one point he had 3 of our guys up front, including our blodger. That was the really scary point. Him losing the Chaos Warrior early was pretty unlucky, in fairness. But I think, even though he lost that guy, we've been down most of the game. Probably blitz one of these guys as well. Who's got SVP? This guy should be making the blitz, because you want somebody with block ASAP. Yeah, I don't know, maybe he's just fed up now. Take the both down. Nice. I'd have done that as well. Yeah, he did skill one guy, right? So he's got one blocker, but he used the right guy to make that blitz with. Whew, well there we go. That weirdly turned out, I think, overall to be a pretty good game for us. Although double ones on the winnings is a little sting in the tail. And MVP to the loner, but I suppose that's likely. We did get some SVP in some good places there. Yeah. Yeah, not too much to say about that other than that. There wasn't... I feel like we didn't actually roll that many dice, because... you know, there was a lot of time where we only had so much to do in a turn. Probably mostly dodges. One amazing turn in the first half. And then arguably the one where we threw the ball was pretty good as well, but it was just a 4. It was like 1 4+ with a reroll and then a catch. Oh, you know what, we did do a dodge on that. So two really good turns. All right. So I'm trying to decide if I make this my wrestle one. I really like to have a wrestle catcher. Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. Sorry, I know I thought about that long and hard. 2-0 up, I'll move my team out of the way to save. Yeah, I thought he might just run down and score for sure. And then the blitz is probably getting dodge, even though we kind of need a tackle somewhere. Oh, 10. Oh. Oh, it's Mighty Blow time, I think. I mean, if anybody wants to try and argue for guard, I'm willing to hear it, but, you know, guard I would normally take on a double on the lineman instead. So, yeah, I feel like this is Mighty Blow time. Let's check the other one. Because guard is good on anybody, right? Whereas Mighty Blow is like especially good on blitzers. Well, there we go. We don't have to worry about it. Just roll doubles on everybody, and argue for guard, ignore guard. There we go. I think any actual arguments for guard have been instantly invalidated. Where is it? Mighty Blow. Exciting times. Yeah. Yeah, this is in pretty good shape. We need our catches to sort of stay a bit more alive, but on the whole, we're in an okay position. I don't think I'm going to spend any money this game. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll probably... This guy's probably going to get dodge and then tackle. Dodge so that he can cage dive, tackle so that he can cage dive even better. This guy's probably going to get... it depends. There's a temptation to get him sprint so that he's one away from a natural, you know, to make him... But probably block is better to try and help him survive, and then if he survives, get sprint. This one will probably just get blodge. This guy's going to get tackle. This guy's going to get sidestep. And then any linemen are just going to kind of blodge up effectively. That's sort of my overall plan for how I would roll this out. We're 4-2-1, so not too bad. Only one loss is pretty good, right? Draws are sort of... I hate draws, but I think, especially in the games that we got those in, those were good results. So I'm happy with the fact that we have them there. Let's see, is good for 1-turn touchdown sprint block. Then, oh yeah, sidestep as well. Yeah, although I often get myself in trouble with sidestep on 1-turners. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, the fact he only has to go 2 squares as it is now, which is usually super easy, unless, you know, unless they have a good setup to stop it. 2 squares is nothing to push, right? And having a guard makes that even easier. And we were kind of assuming that everybody survives, but if they do, we have a decent setup for 1-turning. So yeah, happy with that. How many are we going to have next go? Looks like we're going to be pretty similar, so... yeah, we're going to have 3 loners again next time, so, you know, that has its plus sides. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose a sidestep lets you do more shenanigans with how you place people and if things are going wrong as well, right? So, yeah. Well, anyway, let me finish this off for YouTube. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoying the elves, so we'll keep pumping those guys for now. Team's getting into good shape, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.